Stationed outside the gate at all hours is a horned dwarf with a set of bagpipes. And when he wants to allow somebody admittance inside, he will play the song of the day.
Which he knows.
That's really great security, guys. Like, because
who the hell can play bagpipes?
Who can play bagpipes? And it's not like you can like kind of quietly sneak up and play the bagpipes before, you know.
Pipes.
And Portentia says, if you are allowed admittance, the dwarves will part the gates, and a pair of stone golems will open the gigantic doors and usher you into the Hall of War.
Stone golems.
If they don't like the look of you, the stone golems will smash you into mush in the hall.
You drew this map, didn't you?
I totally did.
If they don't like the look of
This
you.
map is killer, though.
This is lovely.
I love it.
I would assume you used a program, but I wouldn't put it past you to be able to draw lines this straight by hand without a ruler.
And this the rod is
The rod
in
is
the
in
vault?
the northeast section, in the section called vaults.
Indeed.
There's a
And,
little star even.
That little star indicates the vault where the rod is currently being
Oh
kept.
shit! Okay, so it's actually there, and then there's a bunch of smaller Gringotts type shit.
It's in one of the double vault chambers. The outer vault has a pair of keys and a combo lock. And so one of the keys is held by the Horned Dwarves, the other is held by the vault's current user. So there is a Dran representative
like a safety
inside
deposit
the Enclave who has
They're in
his
there
key.
somewhere.
Yes, exactly. He'll probably be in the guest quarters area, which is in the northwest corner near the tavern. And any guests who arrive at the Horn Enclave are basically housed in the guest quarters.
Now, lockpicking is based off sleight of hand?
It's based off of dexterity raw.
Raw dexterity.
Yeah.
Raw.
And you have to be trained in thieves' tools, which you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now...
The second door into the vault is guarded by a magic mouth, which will ask you for the command word.
Okay,
that
one
changes routinely, so you have to know what that is.
Okay, Jim, you're going to be working fucking overtime on this, and you know why.
Yeah, the bagpipes is easy.
That's easy peasy.
What? Why?
I'll just tell him to play the song and he'll play it. I can make him do that.
Command.
Yeah, I can suggest like, hey, I think you should play the song right now, and he'll play it.
You know, I would say if we can, I mean, first off, I gotta be like, you know, do we got any moon letters here? Did we get like stand by the gray stone? Because
type of
like,
shit?
because like there's gotta be like a secret back door. I would love me a secret back door. Yeah, dwarf lore back door.
Hortensia has heard that there are secret passages into and out of the Horn Enclave, but she doesn't know where they are.
Yeah, they would probably keep those secret.
Good idea. Yeah. Oh, yes.
I think I have a plan.
Okay.
Never had one before. It's an odd feeling.
I'm willing to. Judges? Yes.
Okay. What if you posed as a very wealthy noble?
Say a lord of Waterdeep, even maybe you could pose as one of
You
those.
have something
No.
that's very, very expensive that you need housed in the vaults.
Auspicia looks like me.
But what's actually in the vaults is a dwarf in a box. And you put me in the vault, boom, I pop out, beat the shit out of whoever's in there, open the door from the inside.
It started out strong.
Yeah, I liked it at the beginning.
Yeah.
It gave me a crazy idea though. I look like Auspicia.
Just like my plan said.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking subterfuge is the way
Like
in
a
through
wig
these gates.
that you're in.
No, she doesn't. She's shaven.
Yeah.
She looks like me. We are
She looks
the
like an
same-
older version of
She
you.
looks like an older version of me, but we can fix this.
I can do that. I can take care of you. Yeah.
Is this?
Yeah,
do
but
we
what
have-
if you're tested at any point about like knowledge that you don't have?
It's obviously a terrible danger. I'm just wondering if there isn't a play there.
If anything that can get us, if we can get in, that's a win. You know,
Just up front, if we can get
if it
So it's bagpipes and stone golems.
right.
And then-
Portcullis.
Everything that's on the map here, Portentia has actually more or less seen, so she can tell you exactly what's in each area.
If we can get in without having to fight our way in, because you can command the guys to let us in normally.
Well, my question is, once we're in, is it common for people to be walking around who don't necessarily look like they belong there?
No, it sounds to me like guest quarters are where it's at.
Well, actually, Portentia says once you're in, you'll probably have a meeting right away with Zardak Horn. He is the dwarven thane who lives here. He's usually the one who he likes to meet his guests. He's a very cordial,
Now,
social
Portentia,
dwarf. And once you're inside, you can pretty much wander around anywhere because there are guards, and they'll keep you out of secure areas.
has Auspicia ever been here to create the account? Or
yes.
Okay.
Yes, she met with
I
Zardak Horn.
like Binwin's idea of being just a noble or even a lord of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to-
Zardak Horn is quite old. He is half blind.
Deaf at all? Any kind of...
He's got good hearing, but he can't
Alright.
see very well.
Try it.
No, hold on. What's the procedure? Do you turn over your stuff and they vault it, or is it like a safety deposit box where you
It's
go
a safety
into?
deposit box. You go with them into the vault. You speak the command word to activate the magic mouth, and then thereafter.
So
So should we actually be creating a account here? Should we be actually going in and...
Well, not if you're coming in as...
Well, no.
Auspicia.
There's multiple ways we can do this. We could also just create an account.
we could. It might be hard. Like if you did it as the Lord of Waterdeep, that'd be the easiest. But then if you go in as the Lord of Waterdeep and then wreck up their shit, that's going to hang on you. You know,
It's going to go back home.
Yes.
yeah.
That's true.
That's you need shell corporations effectively. But if you go in pretending to be her, it's gonna fall apart at some point.
It is.
Like every step it gets us through, I'd much rather fight my way out than fight my way in than out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
And we might be able to pull it off all the way to the vault, which would definitely save on wear and tear on, say, interns.
Yeah, I mean,
The less grinding of the intern.
yeah, I like Pat's idea. The further that gets us, the better, right?
Right.
Might as well try it at the very least.
Absolutely.
If everything goes tits up, then we fight.
Pat's idea was my plan.
Yeah, but he enunciated it really well, I thought. Like,
Purified it.
yeah.
That's right. Okay, so we have a crate in which we keep our battle dwarf. Right?
Wait, we're still doing that part of it?
that part's fun.
I really like that.
No, that
part of the
part's
plan,
great.
Actually.
Okay.
You can be in there too if you want. I mean, it's just whatever you guys want to do in there.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be like camping.
All right. I'll get in the box.
Don't worry, nothing can go wrong in a box with a dwarf.
Will there be air holes in the box?
Oh yeah. Food.
All right, guys.
We can put in food, but also there has to be spaced. You have to be able to see from inside this box and cast illusions and things like that out.
Now, I will say,
Right?
I need a little eye slot or something.
Yeah, we need to make sure that you can see from inside.
Actually, hold on.
Right?
depending on, because the more parts of this plan, the more that it might shake apart.
That's right.
Like if you show up and you're like, I need to put this in my special vault,
Right.
and you show up with a big dwarf-sized box, and they go, because you only have ordered like the 3x5 box.
Yeah.
Then things fall apart right there. Or if they say, sure, we're just going to do our standard, is there anything alive and dwarf-shaped in your package scan that we always do right here at the gates, then our plan falls apart there too. Whereas somebody very fancy would probably have retainers and bodyguards and magicians and jesters and juggling cats
Right.
and all of this stuff. So I love the thought of the surprise dwarf in the box, but it might...
classic plan.
It is
Yeah.
a classic, but
You're saying that it's a little...
well, and it deprives us of
Tweed.
his dwarven specialties here in the fort. If he's stuck in a
point.
crate.
That's true.
No, I think we're in the box, and if things go south, we
jump
pop out of the box, and we're ready to go. And now they're surprised. They're like, "Oh,
Then I get to yell surprise.
we didn't know you had a wizard and a dwarf."
Yeah, yeah. The reveal is so sexy.
Our
like
backup plan is if at any point they catch us, we just go, well, good work. We were hired to make sure that your security system was good.
Oh, I like
This is a
that.
sneaker situation.
You know.
You know.
Yeah.
C-Tech technology.
I like
Right. You did good this time. I'll chastise them.
Listen, I know all the heist movies.
it. Yeah. So we just need to design a box that has some way for us to kind of peek out of a crack or something.
Right. And cast spells.
Yeah. If we need to.
What we could also do, assuming that we will have guest quarters, we could bring the box, right? Because like being able to like maybe talk our way through some of these things, again, having a dwarf visibly there might, like you might be able to see things or spot things that we would miss. But if we bring this box, we can bring it to our guest quarters, and then they're like, okay, and in the morning we'll take you to the vault. We can always crate you in the place, because I really would like to do the dwarf in the box reveal. That's
Wizard
just
in a
good
Box is also
storytelling.
good.
Yeah.
I think Wizard in a Box was one of the Dark Tower books.
You know what I can do?
No, Wizard in the Box is killer.
I can go into the box
Yeah, I like that.
and do rope trick and be in a magic plane
If they check.
if they check.
In
and
the box.
And I can create an illusion of like a big crystal in there.
Huh.
So if they open the box, they don't see anything but a big crystal.
A magical crystal.
And Binwin and I can be sitting in my extra dimensional
Wow.
rope hole.
Extra dimensional rope hole is my fish cover band. I don't know what
I can't
that.
wait to be in an extra dimensional rope hole with you.
It's good. It's good.
It's, I never thought it was going to happen, but okay. So that will get us in. We have something to place. I need to talk to Portentia about. I need to try to get my Auspicia game tight.
For what I need to do before we get in there, like I'd be pretty confident doing like second story lock picking work. Anywhere other than say a dwarven vault. But is there maybe a set of tools that I could assemble specifically in preparation, like if I have to overcome one of these locks, that would have me more, can I get like a preparation bonus?
Yeah, the lockpicks have all got
there.
little stern faces on
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Essentially do some digging around here and water deep and
also-
collect the finest set of
The only other
dwarven
battle
lockpicks.
hammer 5,000 vault known in existence.
Different shapes and sizes of stones that you use to batter at the
Well, no,
door.
it never occurred to me. Like, it's just not how you think of it in D&D. But the best lock makers have to be the best lock picks too, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's blowing my mind. All right.
All right.
That's exactly what you should do.
Yeah.
All right.
You should
So
secure
you're going
those
out,
tools.
You're going out in the town with some cash or something to find
Yes.
the best
Yeah.
dwarven lockpicks money can buy.
Yep.
All right. How much money are you giving him to finance this endeavor?
Wow.
I'm assuming I just have a letter of credit with the company at this point.
No, it's not like that. You have the company
Wrong you
card, but
are.
the company card limit is like 5 gold.
It's really hard to get drunk off the company card when you go to those
You
conventions.
think for the lockpicks of this nature, probably going to cost you upwards of 500 gold?
We never spend any of our money. That's the truth.
It's a good place to spend it.
I'm gonna splash it. This is actually
Is
where
this
we
the first
spend
time in 9
money.
years we've spent any gold?
Except on beer and stuff.
Yeah, duh.
On actual tools.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna splash out. Is there any other equipment specific to our task that you think would
Well, you
be
talked about a
especially
custom
good?
Cans
box.
of beans.
Yeah, we need the box.
What we might also want to do, and this is like if we're gonna do some Oceans 4 shit here,
Yeah.
it might be a nice gesture. You bring a gift to the dwarves, like a big keg of ale that we have drugged.
Yes.
I mean, not to kill them because
No.
that's tacky.
Or to kill them.
But maybe everyone's kind of drinking a little bit.
No, it's
and,
a champion of the world situation.
Yeah.
and it's a nice show of grandiosity. You go in,
agree.
that's very classic hospitality
Well,
stuff.
and the reality is that if you drank a barrel full of ale and fell asleep, it wouldn't be a huge surprise.
Yeah.
So now I don't know. Dwarves would probably be pretty. It's hard to knock them down.
They have like
do I
iron
have
stomach,
herbalism?
right?
They do have a natural resistance to poison. Now you can, here in Waterdeep, you can try to do some research and maybe find some sort of toxic substance you can put in the ale that would actually be detrimental to dwarves. It would be a sort of a custom magical concoction. And where was I?
Top secret.
Yeah.
Top secret.
So if you wanted to sort of neutralize the advantages dwarves have on their saving throws versus poison, that would require, again, another substantial expense, but probably worth it.
Now, I know at one point, I don't know if like herbalism is a thing. It's a proficiency. I know I had
It can be
it.
part of your background.
I know
nature?
I had it at one point because I made like something. It's just not written down here.
Right.
I don't suppose we're lucky enough to have like an herb called like Dwarf's Bane. Something like that. But you know, if I know sometimes dwarves are really resistant to magic or stuff like that, but maybe we could even double up. So like if the magic doesn't come through, it's still got some
it's a 2-band
laudanum.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, it might not even, you know, we might not even, I was gonna say, you say it's beer, but you fortify it. That's the classic trick.
Yeah.
But to fortify this enough to like knock out a bunch of dwarves, I don't think we would be able to safely move that barrel. It would explode, you know?
As long as you don't inhale it.
So do I think that I can concoct something?
Yeah, you can go to the Darkmagic lab and
Okay.
you'll need to buy some ingredients, probably to the tune of about 500 gold.
Yeah, it's like
But you're going to make like
2
a big
weeks
barrel
from
of
every-
this
Yeah, I
stuff.
got a barrel of stuff.
Yeah.
And you come in and find Jim just asleep.
Yeah.
So you know it works.
cup out.
A mug on the floor, just a pool of vomit.
You really want to screw the dwarves? Just get a bunch of coffee beans. Sober them up. They won't be able to hit a goddamn thing.
That's what we need.
I'll be sitting there like, oh,
I'm only
would
seeing
be-
one of them.
and just go
What
in.
is this trick?
Go in, no, don't talk to me.
All right, so we're rolling in with the gift. We're having a box constructed. I assume that cost 500 gold.
Sure.
So I decided instead of doing rope trick, because I don't think my interdimensional plane would move with the
No, it
box.
won't.
Yeah, I'm just going to cast invisibility on Binwin and I.
Okay.
And I'm going to create. What do you want? What do you want to tell them that you have to store? I can make anything.
What's the best? If you're a dwarf, right?
Well, they like
What
all.
do you want? If you opened up a box and you wanted to, like, what do you want to see in there?
Well, they don't care.
They
because
don't care.
they're just-
But dwarf, if you want to impress
They're
them,
bank.
you know, like the biggest gem, an agate.
Yeah.
They like rocks. The prettier,
Yeah.
the better.
Shiny.
Just
Yeah.
I'll just do it right in between.
Something that
us.
seems to light itself from the inside.
Well, it's going to glow anyway.
It's gonna be
3 Ks
kindled.
are important.
That's right.
Cut, clarity,
Yeah.
the third one.
That's the
I went to
classic.
Jared. It's all there. Yeah. This thing's gorgeous.
It's right there in the
Yeah,
middle.
and it's just sort of glowing
big
faintly.
glowing sapphire.
Yeah.
thing.
And make sure it looks big enough to weigh as much as, say, a dwarf and a wizard.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
It's a meteorite.
Okay.
Do you see this box being made of a particular substance? Lead, metal, just steel, wood?
We have to be able to carry this shit around, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be the weight of what the stone is, right?
Yeah.
You can't see this monstrous thing and then one guy lifts it.
Right.
So
yeah.
it has a false bottom with maybe.
But it might have poles like attached to the sides, so you
exactly.
can sort of hoist it on
Fine
shredders and
fine woods, metallic
Yeah.
inlays.
Oh,
Very
very
good.
ornate.
Yeah.
create some sort of glyph-like designs.
Yeah.
outside.
They don't mean anything.
Right,
It's like-
exactly. Yeah, it's all decorative.
right.
And how do you want it to open? Do you want it to be only openable from through some sort of ledger domain or hidden latch, or
secret.
Do you want it pop open on the top, or do you want hatches on the side? Do you want to have hidden,
opens on the-
hidden openings with
the top
illusion
open-
covering
the top
them?
open
Needs to
is
be able
classic.
to be unlockable from the inside.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
I'm sorry that cost extra.
Yeah. Well,
You
let's
want to weld
spend
it
it.
shut?
It is the classic top.
Yeah.
But inside
Classic
the inlays,
top.
it has to have the decorative, almost like on a violin, the sort of decorative
Yeah.
curly-Q type holes, so that they've got the visibility from inside.
Okay.
So
And air.
Yeah, and air. Well, and the glow, obviously, that's
Yeah.
going to emanate.
Yes.
We're going to have to come up with a good name for this jewel.
Glow holes.
This side of the table. Glow. That's it's the underglow.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, okay.
But and there should be one mechanical exit from inside
Right.
that they can get out from the opposite side.
Right. Okay.
And actually, let's make it. It would be a good idea for it to be kind of hard to open from the outside, like they need to get in from the top and do whatever.
Right, easy from the inside.
From the inside, like you pull the thing and it just blows
falls
open.
open.
that's awesome.
Yeah. But there should be a thing like when they go to get it, like they need time inside to react. So it should be kind of a
We
fucking
need you
pain in the
guys to
ass.
be telling us like, oh, you want to look inside?
inside the box.
You want to look inside my box? Right now.
Is that so?
Just give us a heads up.
Potential will tell you that the only dwarf who will ever ask potentially to look inside of the box will be Ironbeard. He is the wizard who manages the vault.
Wizard.
Dang.
It's all right.
We'll
We'll do it live.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Do it live.
If the thing is, here we have two things that can go wrong. He can spot you and go, "You're not Portentia or Auspicia."
Yeah.
And if that's all we have, then there's only the one thing that can go wrong. But here, we could sell him on the disguise, and then he's like, by the way, just procedure, I gotta look in the box. And then he's got like all sorts of wizard senses, and it's all
You got a wizard in the box too, man.
Well, yeah, but like you're so magically powerful, he's gonna smell that coming off of, he's gonna smell all your wizard
This
mojo.
can't be the first time somebody has brought magical shit in here.
Yeah. And in fact,
as a
Potential will
bank-
say Auspicia did not refuse to show Ironbeard.
Exactly, and that's
okay.
exactly,
The rod.
what
She
we're
bribed
going to
him.
do.
Cool. Oh, okay.
Probably 500 gold, no doubt. Nice.
No, she gave him a spellbook.
Oh.
Ooh.
I like it, guys. I like this plan.
I think it's fail-proof.
Do you have any scrolls or any magic shit?
I got lots of magic shit. What do you want?
All the shit's
Have we
magic.
looted?
Speaking of magic
any,
shit,
yeah.
so Dritz has still loaned you his.
Oh, it's official. He said.
Oh
it's
yeah,
cool.
give him that.
Give him that.
Bob won't get pissed at all.
So the Guinevere is on loan to you from the Dark Elf because you and he are best buds now,
Oh, we get to be buddies.
and he trusts you, and he knows that you need her
Oh
help.
right, and we have the owlbear statue still.
And as a consequence of your helping Dritz and him helping you on past adventures, he gives you a magic whistle that lets you summon a unicorn.
What?
A real unicorn.
A real unicorn.
A whistle
Unicorn's
uni-
name is Andahar, but you can call it
That's
whatever you
the
want.
first thing I've written down in 9 years.
Oh, I also wanted, since we're doing some of this.
It's a powerful symbol of. It's on the engraved whistle. It's just like a whistle.
yeah.
On the you can see engravings of sort of natural scenes of beauty. It's all symbolic of the goddess Myliki, who is the goddess of nature and forests and rangers.
What limits how he can get to me? He's not like, he doesn't just come out of nothing. Like if I'm down in a cave.
It's like Gandalf wanting his white horse. The white horse shows up over the coast.
really?
Just like,
Right,
yeah.
German.
as long as I'm outside.
Yeah, basically.
It's like Baron von
When you say
Munchausen. Yeah.
when you say
Yeah.
white horse, do you mean Shadowfax?
I do. Yes.
I always thought Shadowfax was black. But he couldn't be, because Gandalf, that's a bad color scheme. Gandalf obviously has
He
a
would
white
never allow
horse.
that.
No,
Yeah.
it says in the book that he's a white horse.
Did I have
Ring
a
wraiths.
fucking
Black
unicorn?
horses.
Dude, this bangs.
That's
You know
pretty
what a
awesome.
group of unicorns is called? A blessing.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were making a joke. Is it really a blessing?
It's called a
unicorn?
blessing of unicorns.
That's
yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
I have something for you. Remember we got the Wand of Wonder?
Yeah.
Because I can cover some ground if I need to. You're ranged.
Oh, a gift for the dwarf? Wow. I'll take it.
Yeah, there you go. Because like
You got a unicorn and everyone's getting something. You got
Honestly,
a unicorn.
I did, yeah.
I want to see you going hog wild with this
Wand of Wonder?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't give it to me in front of my boss, because he won't let that stick.
Well, and plus, yeah, no, this is a little side moment when
Yeah.
we're off, and
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah, yeah,
otherwise you got to declare it on your taxes.
How does it work?
There's a button, and you point it, and you're like, Shazam!
First, you
That's it.
attune to it, and then you can use it.
Okay. How do I attune to it?
Basically, you just keep it on your person for a while.
Okay.
Fondle it.
All right.
What's our dwarf? What's our dwarf
Now,
gift?
normally this requires a spellcaster, the Wand of Wonder, but
you
yours
would
does
bring?
not.
Yeah, exactly. So we have the
thanks.
ale, but that's for the group.
the bribe.
That's for the group generally. What are we going to bribe this Ironbeard vault wizard with?
Not a wand of wonder.
I I can't promise that.
Oh,
Jim's got a unicorn.
You've also got one of these.
I have that my owlbear. I guess I don't need it now that I have a unicorn.
You have an owlbear figurine.
Oh man, the owlbear is awesome.
I really enjoyed him.
Hopefully we won't need it.
Yeah.
Let's just hold on to it. Hopefully we won't need it.
Can I give him like something from my collection? Can I find a book?
That's perfect.
We must have looted a wizard at some point.
We loot them every day.
He killed one.
Which one was
Killed
that?
the guy.
Kill the guy.
Remember, you fed him to a bird.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I made him. Well, I didn't know. I didn't.
Yeah, but he didn't have like a lab.
Him dying
that we
was an
pillaged
unseen.
afterwards.
I didn't kill him. I made him tiny and put him in a cage with a bird.
With a bird.
Yeah.
Something happened.
If we have to, I give you the owlbear statue, and I say if it really
There's also the apocalypse dagger.
is the only thing that'll work, you can give it to
Dagger.
Ixnay on the apocalypse dagger, eh?
Yeah. Speaking of, have we heard any other rumors about the impending
Dragonoids?
descent of all madness? And there's there been like rains of blood and shit that I've been keeping an eye out for that.
Frogs.
From the Dracula
Locust.
apocalypse.
Rain of toad.
Oh, from the demons.
Well, yeah, like
Yeah.
they said we need your I
The Underdark
stole.
is still a messed up place.
Okay.
There's all kinds of demonic shenanigans going on down there. You
Okay.
just decided there wasn't a lot of revenue.
Yeah. In that. Yeah.
So you
in that market.
You pulled a gem and pulled out. Yeah.
Right.
And then,
Yeah.
So you're back on the surface now, but all that stuff is still brewing down below.
Okay.
You've also you've had some run-ins with dragons in the past, and dragons have been all uppity. Well, now you've heard rumors that giants are stomping around. So
Giants?
Things are going to hell out in the wilderness right
Okay.
now.
That's not what we need.
Yeah.
Is big dragon giant conflict.
Yeah. So dragons, giants,
And giants.
demons. Oh my.
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna build a wall.
Right.
I'm gonna make a giant.
No, we're gonna make the giants pay for it.
What's it do?
Now, just while we're still doing a little bit of tactical stuff here, if because the reason I thought about you for the Wand of Wonder is that gives you like something ranged you can do if you're stuck. I'm
I've got a
mobile.
pretty deep toolkit as far as ranged and
Right. I'm very mobile. The Panther is very mobile.
Historically.
The owlbear is more of a tank.
Right.
So like if odds are if I need to go somewhere and do something quick, I can do that. It could be if one of us is gonna whoever's gonna hold that has the opportunity to pull a Pikachu moment. You could potentially Guinevere, go do that. As opposed to if I end up in a really bad place, I might need somebody to tank for me, which might be the owlbear.
Sure. So you want to hold the owlbear and I'll hold.
I don't know. I'm thinking
You're giving
as we're
up a magic Black Panther.
and this is where I'm actually having a real problem. It's sort of like when you get that cloak of protection, but it's a lime green, and you're like, I want the numbers, but this isn't really part of my style.
No. So why not a gigantic bipedal bear owl?
I wonder if I could mate these tools somehow.
That's the
to
key.
get some
That's the key.
Well, that's what you do with Pokemon,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So I'd be more than happy to have this, and I feel confident. I was worried, what if I give someone this Guinevere figurine, and then I was like, well, he's pretty powerful. He can come get it himself. If he really wants it back.
You're gonna bribe someone with his
If he really wants it back, he can come get it.
Kurtz pretty much said as much. He said that I'll find it if I have to.
Wow, okay.
So whatever.
So that's definitely a get out of jail free.
It's just handing someone a death sentence. Yeah. Enjoy it
With my blessing.
for a couple days.
That's right.
So, but again, I'm thinking tactically.
You're thinking strategically, and I have the same thing. So I know the longer we can maintain the vibe, the better, right? Would we go all the way back to the magic mouth that actually you need to speak to in order to get back in there? That's something that the employees, the bank functionaries do, right? That's not something that we do. That's something they do for us. Right? They're actually going to speak this word. This isn't something Auspicia knows.
For the magic mouth?
Yeah.
The person, you get to pick it.
Oh shit!
Auspicia picked hers.
You know what though? But there is a
But you can
there's
also-
a Dran Industries functionary here named Carrington Sway.
Not all of the vault chambers are double vaults. Some of them are only single vaults, and they just have the combo lock and the keys. So you don't have to go to the double magic mouth vault.
okay.
But Auspicia chose one of the double vaults. So to get to her rod, you'll have to find out what her passphrase is.
All right, and it may be that her creature that works here.
Carrington may know it.
And okay.
You could just pull off a, go on, minion, do what I pay you
now,
for.
can you make me up in any way?
Oh,
can you
absolutely.
age me a
Yeah.
little bit? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good
Yeah.
with disguises.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. So are we ready to pull the trigger on this thing?
Yeah, we're inside the box, probably under like a false floor with like hay on top of it, and then
The gem sitting.
sitting in
Yeah.
it.
Okay. One other thing Portentia will mention: if things do go south
like cut
in
right
Horn
up
on
to you.
Clan, not saying they will,
Yeah.
but if things do go south and the dwarves feel like they're imperiled, the first thing they will do is they will cordon off sections of the enclave with portcullises, and those are
I
controlled
see
from
them.
lever chambers. So you can see
Oh, yeah.
just north of the Hall of War is a 4 square by 4 square room with a bunch of levers in it.
Yeah.
Those control the main gates leading outside, as well as the 2 portcullises immediately east of that lever chamber.
That block off the barracks.
That
and
block
the
off
dining
the
hall.
barracks and the guard and the guest quarters / dining hall, tavern,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And then there is another lever chamber. If you look in the southwest, there's the
South.
forge.
Yep.
If you look east of the forge, there's a single lever in a secret room that controls the portcullis just northwest of that room.
So the resonances.
Yes, exactly. There are 2 more portcullises east of the dwarven residences. They are both controlled by a lever room that's west of the war room.
Yeah, also secret.
Yeah, also secret. So all the lever rooms are behind secret doors, and they all control the portcullises.
But
That-
since we have the map, we know kind of
Where they are.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Acquisitions, control, fire and cold. They're doing their best to get